Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunday. I'm hoping you're glad to see us all back in our regular selves. Yeah. This week we are going to talk about gay words that we maybe like or don't like so much, phrases, things like that that are used in the LGBT community or outside the LGBT community to describe us. I understand the whole concept of free speech. People can say what they want to a certain extent. I don't believe that people can say whatever they want if that is to hurt other people or put other people down. There are definitely some words that I don't like personally. And this is so hard for me to say. I don't even want to say them. And because they're like dirty words. They're bad, awful, nasty words that make people feel bad. But for the intents of this video, I guess we have to say that. I'm not saying them to put somebody down, I'm saying them to educate. Some of the words that people say with an intent to hurt people's feelings, I guess, would be faggot, dyke, queer, homo, which you don't often think of as like an awful word, but homo is one. Phrases like, that's so gay, no homo. Like, that one is so stupid to me. Like, it's okay, whatever I do after I say no homo is totally excused because you said that phrase. I feel like it's just like the straight man's excuse to be a little gay for like 2 seconds and then get away with it. So, here, let me just touch your ass for a minute, but no homo. Like, we're fine now. That is the stupidest one I've ever heard. Using that so gay or describing something as gay, I like to handle that one by making the person feel as dumb as possible or embarrassing them afterwards. So if somebody uses, that movie was so gay, then I will usually just be like, oh, so that movie likes other movies of the same gender? Or I will try to replace that with other adjectives for them. Oh, you meant the movie was stupid, or you mean you didn't like the movie. Just trying to point out that maybe their use of gay is not the most acceptable adjective and give them other adjectives to use instead. So you can point out that people using these phrases or words is not good without fully starting like a world revolution. There's certain words like queer that used to have a negative connotation that now have kind of become, the LGBT community is taking these words back. So instead of them seeing these words as negative, they're taking these words and reclaiming them as their own. And I kind of like the word queer. I've never personally used it to describe myself a ton, but I like it. I think it's a fun word to use because I think it gives you a little bit of mystery if you describe yourself as queer. Like, yeah, I'm queer. So then they kind of think, well, are they a lesbian? Are they bi? What are they? It kind of gives you a little bit of mystery to yourself. So I like queer. I think it's a good word. I personally like to describe myself as gay. And Kelly described this really well in her video yesterday. Because, yes, technically, according to the definitions of the word, I would be a lesbian. But lesbian makes you sound like that's what I am. Like, that is my entire being. I am a lesbian. But if I use gay is an adjective. I can't say I am a gay. You don't say I am a gay. It's just an adjective that I would use to describe myself. I am gay. I am funny. I am happy. I am weird. Like, I am nerdy. So it's just another adjective I would use to describe myself. I like gay. If you find yourself in a situation where people are using negative words, I think it depends on the situation. I work in an office where I'm not out, and I've heard people using negative words before, and I've chosen to ignore it. That's one way to deal with it, because I don't think an office is an appropriate situation, especially when I'm not out yet, and the kind of work environment I am in, I don't think it's an appropriate place to deal with it. Or you can deal with it with humor, like I have in the past. Make someone feel silly or laugh about it. It's a non-confrontational way to deal with things. Or you can flat up tell somebody, I'm not comfortable with you using that word around me. Can you please stop? Easy. Straightforward. You can just flat up ask somebody to stop. There's 3 ways to deal with it. I'm sure there's many, many more. It's all about your comfort level. And yeah, So I hope you guys are having a great week. I really like this topic. If there's any other words you guys can think of that I didn't cover, I mean, there's tons, but go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Leave me your feelings on which words are good, which ones are bad. Do you think people should be allowed to just say whatever the fuck they want anytime? And yeah, I'd be interested to hear. Oh, and special shout out, I hosted just like a fun impromptu tiny chat the other night, and Kai actually jumped on there too for a little while. So thank you so much to everybody that came and just hung out and dealt with my weirdness for a little while. It's so much fun, and I appreciate all my fans and all the Lesbian Central fans so much. You guys are amazing, and you guys are what make this channel great, and it was great to just chat with you guys for a little while and hang out. So I just wanted to tell you guys a special thank you. Love you guys, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.